Now the question is Elon about to integrate Bitcoin and other payments into Twitter or X, whatever you want to call it these days? Let's get into it. Now, before we do, a happy Friday to everybody. Be sure to hit that like button, drop me a comment, and by the way, we have 3 videos coming today, so stay tuned for those. Hopefully you enjoy them. And without any further ado, let's look at exactly what is going on in the world of crypto and finish up with some of the latest prices. But where better to start than the headline story? X, formerly known as Twitter, is reportedly considering adding Bitcoin and Dogecoin, and this is Elon Musk's reaction. Now, the super app, which was formerly known as Twitter, of course it's now called X, is reportedly seeking financial data giant to build a trading hub within its app. Now, how has this article actually even come around? Now, Semaphore reported citing documents and similar sources that the matter of X have sent requests to financial data providers asking for proposals for people to come forward and create some form of inbuilt application with financial content and real-time stock data, although it still remains unclear if any firms have submitted proposals, as the deadline submission was actually last week. Now, the report does actually note that X does not plan to provide compensation to these firms. Instead, the firms are asked to indicate the money they would be willing to invest into the project. Elon is a little bit of a genius in that sense. And then Elon Musk has actually come out and stated that X hasn't done any work yet to the best of his knowledge. And I love the way that he ended that quote, to the best of his knowledge. Now, we know that Elon is some would say a master of the mind games, and this could clearly be yet again one of those. I personally believe that it's coming. History could be repeating itself yet again. In 1999, he had this vision of X becoming the biggest online financial platform. Could he make that a reality in 2023? Let's see. I'm excited. Let's move on to the next story. Bitfinex hackers who stole billions in cryptocurrency have pled guilty. Now, Bitfinex for me is a platform I'm not a fan of it, I've got to be honest. Now, the Department of Justice has recovered $4 billion worth of funds that were hacked by these anonymous/non-anonymous people from the platform. But for me, I don't like the ownership of the way that Bitfinex has positioned themselves around this. Clearly being exploited, being hacked is terrible, but then this court case that enrolled after it is not 100% something that makes me too happy. Now, the hack happened in 2016 and it involved billions of dollars, and the people have actually pleaded guilty in court, which is a positive step forward for whatever happened in this case. But it was around 2,000 transactions, and the fact that it allowed 2,000 transactions that were questionable to actually happen in the first place makes me raise eyebrows around this platform. Now, if you do recall earlier in the year, the Department of Justice seized 95,000 stolen Bitcoins at the time of their arrest. What's going to happen with them? Where are they going to be returned to? I am paying close attention to this, because is there an investment opportunity for me on the back of this news, and are they going to be sold? So can I get a long or short trade in at any point? Because that is a lot of blooming Bitcoin I'm going to be paying attention to. Let's move on to the next story. So CZ has warned increasing popular crypto scam is being used around mirroring addresses. Now, he actually tweeted this out, and it's a very interesting point. No, the trick is out to prey on inexperienced people within the crypto space, and the crypto industry it's quite questionable at times. Within this scam, it is using fake wallet addresses to trick customers into making fraudulent purchases, and some scammers, and they are scum by the way, create addresses with the same initials and finals as the user's original address and send dust transactions to the target. So basically what they're doing is they're sending you small transactions. So you think, yep, this is the correct wallet, and you're sending it to the exact wrong wallet. Now, on August the 1st, a seasoned cryptocurrency operator fell for this scam and lost assets worth $20 million. And right after the transaction, the operator discovered his mistake and asked the exchange to freeze the assets to prevent it from doing. And thankfully, in that instance, they were able to. So if you do make this mistake, act fast, and you never know that exchange should or could have the ability to change the outcome of how it's going. The next story is from Shiba Inu. Now, they are developing a blockchain-based digital identity application. Now, doesn't that sound very, very, very like something we've been talking about on this channel for a week or so, around WorldCoin? Now, a digital identity, is that going to be the next boom within the crypto space? Interesting. Why are they putting this towards it? Is Shiba about to finally get some form of utility? Now, according to blockchain representatives from Shiba, they are intending to link all applications into the identity scheme. But what is a digital identity? How is it perceived? Is it of any use? These are all questions of which we're going to find out over time. But it's interesting that we're seeing a shift across to identity ownership and where that data lies. You will remember in 2021, I was preaching that I believe that data will form the next bull run. And I hate to say it, it looks at this point that I could be right. Let's move on to the next article. The next article is from Australia. Now, yesterday we flagged this story around Etoro. They are under significant pressure from the government, from regulators, and they have actually, it's gone a bit further. Now, the ASIC believes that almost 20,000 Etoro users lost money between October 2021 and June 2023 wrongfully. And they were dealing in a non-legal potential way in Australia. This is going to be a very interesting story because, like we said before, whatever happened in Australia so far this year has happened in England months after. Binance, it happened. Bybit, it happened. And now is Etoro going to be the next one? It's going to be a very interesting story. Let's move on to the current prices of all of the charts right now. As you can see, at the time of me making this video, Bitcoin is currently at $29,185. That is up 0.33% in the last 24 hours. Ethereum is at $1,832, down 0.15%. BNB is at $241, up 0.77%, and XRP is down again. Sorry, I just enjoy trolling the XRP army. Down 1.7%, and BGB token is at 45 cents, up 0.16%. Let's have a quick flash of the memes. Let's see, it's not as negative as it has been for the last 2 days. So Shiba is up 2%, Doge is down 0.59%, Pepe is down 0.49%, and Bonk is up 3.5%. But let's have a quick look at how we're monitoring through those ranges. Now, a reminder, sad news was we didn't see that aggressive spike into that mid-range, and we are currently in the lower of the ranges we have been monitoring. A reminder, the lower price of the range is $27,600 and the top of the range is $29,580. And the current price, as you can see, is in the higher of the range, but we've still not tested the upper because we really need to see that aggressive entry. The question is, by the end of the weekend, can we see that aggressive entry to come in? The charts are suggesting that volumes may make that happen, but let's approach with caution. Right now, I have got no trades open, just to make that very clear. I'm waiting to see how the next 24 hours come and if we can test the upper of this range. If we do, I may edge my bets, but I will let you know very first on this channel. Let's have a look at Ethereum. Ethereum is in a very similar pattern, sideways trading in between the ranges. Let's have a quick recap of the range. The bottom of the range is $1,730. And the top of the range is $1,956. As you can tell, the current price is bang in the middle. Not too much to report when it comes to Ethereum. I think that Bitcoin will edge us as to where we're going. Quick final roundup with crypto bubbles. As you can tell, it's a pretty, I'd say 60% red day. PLS is up though 23%. Leo is up 2.4%. OP is up almost 5%. GMX is up over 4%. But there are some big losers in these bubbles. And as you can see, this is a great visual representation as to how the charts are reacting, the general feel, and is there any opportunities? I use that for some of the ways that I trade. Now, a massive thank you for tuning in to today's video. Today, we have got some huge video around Binance and stablecoin. So stay tuned for that. It is going to be huge. Get ready. Thank you so much for tuning in. Wait for the next one. Let's go.